recognizing your inherent strengths. Before we can truly step into the magnificent life waiting for us, we must first learn to see the brilliance already residing within. It's so easy to spend our days searching outward, comparing ourselves to others, or chasing after external validations that promise to complete us. Yet the profound truth is that your unique power, your unwavering resilience, and your deepest wisdom aren't hidden in some distant future or found in someone else's accomplishments. They are here, within you, an intrinsic part of who you have always been, simply waiting for your gentle recognition and acceptance. This journey of self-discovery begins with a heartfelt invitation to look inward, to genuinely acknowledge the incredible strengths that form the very core of your being, often overlooked in the daily rush. These inherent strengths aren't always the loud, obvious talents that garner applause, nor are they skills you've meticulously practiced and perfected. More often, they are the quiet, steady qualities that have guided you through life's intricate dance, the subtle whispers of your spirit that have always known the way. Perhaps it's your profound empathy that allows you to connect with others on a deeper level, or your quiet persistence that keeps you moving forward when others might falter. Maybe it's your unique way of seeing the world, a creative spark, or an unyielding sense of compassion that defines your every interaction. These are the bedrock qualities upon which your truest self is built, the silent anchors in life's unpredictable currents. Think back to moments when you faced a difficult situation, a challenge that felt overwhelming, or a time when you had to dig deep to find your footing. What qualities did you call upon to navigate those waters? Was it your courage to speak your truth, your adaptability in the face of change, or your incredible capacity for hope even when things seemed bleak? These weren't random acts. They were expressions of your innate strengths, shining through when they were needed most. Each hurdle overcome, each moment of quiet resilience, serves as a testament to the powerful resources you carry within, a personal history of your own undeniable fortitude. Sometimes what we perceive as weaknesses or quirks can, in fact, be our most distinctive strengths when viewed through a different lens. That intense sensitivity you possess, which might sometimes feel like a burden, could be the very source of your profound intuition and artistic insight. The unwavering stubbornness you've been told to temper might actually be your fierce determination, a refusal to give up on what truly matters to you. It's about reframing these aspects, understanding that every facet of your being holds potential, and that your individuality is not a flaw to be corrected, but a treasure to be celebrated. Embracing these unique traits allows them to transform from perceived shortcomings into genuine superpowers. A significant part of recognizing your strengths involves learning to trust your inner compass, that quiet voice of intuition that often guides you without logical explanation. This inner knowing isn't just a feeling, it's a profound strength, a connection to your authentic self that can steer you towards choices aligned with your highest good. When you listen closely, you'll find it speaking to you through gut feelings, sudden insights, or a deep sense of rightness about a path forward. Honoring this internal wisdom is an act of self-trust, reinforcing the belief that you possess all the guidance you need to navigate your personal journey, even when the external world offers conflicting signals. To truly uncover these hidden gems, pay attention to what effortlessly draws you in, what energizes you, and what feels like a natural extension of your spirit. What activities make you lose track of time, completely immersed and joyful? What problems do you instinctively want to solve for others? Or what causes stir a deep passion within you? These aren't just hobbies or interests. They are signposts pointing directly to your strengths, revealing where your natural talents and inclinations lie. Observing these patterns in your daily life can offer profound insights into the unique ways you contribute to the world and what truly makes your spirit sing. Crucially, remember that your strengths are yours alone, born from your unique experiences, perspectives, and spirit. There is no need to compare them to anyone else's, nor should you feel pressured to possess strengths that aren't authentically yours. The beauty of self-discovery lies in celebrating your individual tapestry of talents, understanding that its distinct pattern is precisely what makes you irreplaceable. Resist the urge to measure your worth against an arbitrary standard set by others, for your truest power resides in the genuine expression of who you are, unburdened by external expectations or comparisons. Your unique blend of attributes is your masterpiece. It's a common human tendency to downplay our own abilities, to dismiss compliments, or to attribute our successes to luck rather than our intrinsic capabilities. This habit, deeply ingrained from years of societal conditioning, often prevents us from fully owning our strengths and standing confidently in our truth. To truly recognize your inherent power, you must begin to dismantle these old narratives of self-doubt and unworthiness. Challenge that inner critic that whispers you're not enough, replacing its harsh judgments with gentle affirmations of your worth and competence. This shift in internal dialogue is a powerful step towards embracing your genuine self. Cultivating a daily practice of acknowledging your strengths can profoundly transform your self-perception. Take a few moments each day to reflect on something you did well, a quality you exhibited, or a small victory you achieved, no matter how minor it seems. Did you offer a kind word to a stranger, persevere through a tedious task, or bring a moment of joy to someone's day? These small acts are not insignificant. They are tangible expressions of your inherent goodness and capability. By consciously observing and appreciating these instances, you slowly build a robust internal catalog of your own amazing qualities, reinforcing your self-belief with concrete evidence. This journey of recognizing your inherent strengths is not merely an exercise in self-praise. It is the foundational bedrock upon which you will build your greatest life. When you understand and appreciate the immense power you already possess, your self-worth deepens and your confidence blossoms naturally. This newfound clarity empowers you to make choices that align with your authentic self, to pursue dreams that truly resonate, and to face challenges with a resilient spirit. Knowing your strengths provides a compass, guiding you toward a life of purpose and fulfillment, fueled by an unwavering belief in your own capabilities rather than relying on external validation. Remember that this recognition is not a destination to be reached, but an ongoing, evolving process. As you grow and experience new facets of life, new strengths will emerge, and existing ones will deepen and transform. Stay curious, remain open to continuous self-exploration, and allow yourself the grace of constant discovery. Each day offers an opportunity to see yourself with fresh eyes, to uncover another layer of your magnificent potential, and to celebrate the remarkable individual you are becoming. This is a lifelong conversation with your truest self, a continuous unveiling of your inner luminosity. Embrace these powerful truths about yourself, for they are the keys to unlocking a life that is truly extraordinary, rich with meaning, and authentically yours. Your inherent strengths are not something you need to acquire. They are already woven into the very fabric of your being, waiting to be seen, read, and utilized. Step forward with the quiet confidence that comes from knowing who you are, what you bring to the world, and the profound capabilities you possess. Your greatest life truly begins here, with the courageous act of recognizing and celebrating the amazing, powerful individual that is you. Challenging limiting beliefs. We've spoken of the quiet power that resides within you, the inherent strengths often overlooked in the rush of daily life. Yet, even as we begin to glimpse this inner light, shadows can linger, whispers from old stories we've told ourselves or absorbed from the world around us. These are the limiting beliefs, invisible chains that bind our potential, convincing us we are less than we truly are. They settle deep, becoming comfortable, almost like a part of our identity, making it hard to imagine a life beyond their confines. But the journey to your greatest life demands a brave look at these self-imposed boundaries, a gentle yet firm questioning of their truth. It's about understanding that these beliefs are not facts, but merely perspectives, often outdated and unserving. Releasing their grip is the next profound step in embracing your true self. This exploration is not about judgment, but about liberation. What exactly are these silent architects of our perceived limitations? They manifest as thoughts like, I'm not smart enough, or I'll never be truly successful, or even, love isn't meant for someone like me. These aren't just fleeting doubts. They are deeply ingrained convictions that shape our actions, our choices, and ultimately, our reality. They can be born from a single childhood comment, a past failure, or the constant hum of comparison in our modern world. Unexamined, they become the invisible walls of our personal prison, dictating what we believe we can achieve and what kind of happiness we deserve. Recognizing them is the first courageous step towards dismantling their power, illuminating the hidden corners of your mind. It's about seeing the patterns that hold you back. Often, these beliefs aren't even ours to begin with, but echoes of voices from our past, parents, teachers, friends, or even societal expectations. We internalize their doubts, their fears, and their interpretations of what is possible, making them our own personal truths. Perhaps a dream was once dismissed, or a mistake was met with harsh judgment, leading to a quiet conviction that we aren't capable or worthy. These experiences, though long past, can continue to cast long shadows over our present and future aspirations, subtly guiding our decisions without us even realizing it. Understanding their roots allows us to see them as external imprints, not inherent flaws within our being, granting us the power to disown them. They are not etched into your soul. The insidious nature of limiting beliefs lies in their ability to subtly sabotage our growth and joy. They create a protective shell, often preventing us from even trying, convincing us that failure is inevitable or that success is simply beyond our reach. This self-fulfilling prophecy keeps us comfortably small, preventing us from stepping into the expansive life we truly yearn for. We might avoid new opportunities, shy away from expressing our authentic selves, or hold back from pursuing passions, all because a quiet voice insists we aren't ready, aren't good enough, or don't deserve it. It's a silent thief of potential, stealing moments of courage and possibility, dimming the very light we spoke of. They subtly dictate the boundaries of our world. But what if these beliefs were simply stories, narratives we've adopted, but can choose to rewrite? The invitation now is to become an active storyteller of your own life, to pick up the pen and challenge every sentence that diminishes your spirit. This isn't about aggressive confrontation, but rather a gentle, persistent inquiry. Is this truly my truth, or is it a borrowed fear? It's about giving yourself permission to question the old scripts that no longer serve the magnificent person you are becoming. This act of questioning is a revolutionary one, a declaration that your spirit will not be confined by outdated perceptions. It is a profound act of self-love, choosing to believe in the boundless capacity within you. Challenging a limiting belief begins with curiosity. When a thought arises that tells you can't, pause and ask, why not? Is there undeniable evidence for this, or is it just a feeling? Explore the roots of that feeling, tracing it back to its source if you can. Once identified, consciously reframe it. Instead of I'm not creative, try I am learning to express my creativity in new ways. Instead of I'm not worthy of love, affirm I am worthy of deep, fulfilling connections. This reframing isn't about denial, but about actively choosing a more empowering perspective, one that opens doors instead of closing them. It is a conscious redirection of your inner dialogue. Challenging these beliefs isn't just an internal monologue, it requires action, however small. If you believe you're not capable of public speaking, perhaps you start by speaking up more in small group discussions. If you think you're not good enough for a promotion, you might take on a new project that stretches your skills. Each small act of defiance against the old belief begins to chip away at its foundation, proving to yourself through experience that the old story was flawed. These intentional steps, no matter how tiny, build a new narrative of capability and courage, brick by brick. They are tangible evidence that your potential is greater than your past fears. The path of challenging limiting beliefs is rarely a straight line. There will be moments of doubt, setbacks, and old thoughts resurfacing. This is not a sign of failure, but a natural part of growth, a testament to the depth of these ingrained patterns. Be gentle with yourself during these times, offering the same compassion you would to a dear friend. Recognize that perfection isn't the goal. Consistent effort and self-awareness are. Each time you notice an old belief trying to reassert itself, you have another opportunity to choose a different, more empowering response. It is a continuous dance between the old and the new, a constant refinement of your inner landscape. Self-compassion becomes your most powerful ally in this journey. Instead of berating yourself for past mistakes or current struggles, offer kindness and understanding. Realize that these limiting beliefs were often formed as a way to protect you, even if they now hinder you. Acknowledge the courage it takes to look inward and confront these deep-seated convictions. This gentle approach fosters a safe space for transformation, allowing you to shed old skins without fear of judgment, embracing the messy, beautiful process of becoming more fully yourself. It is through this tender acceptance that true change takes root and flourishes within your being. As you consistently challenge and dismantle these internal barriers, a profound sense of liberation begins to bloom. The world, once seen through a narrow lens of inadequacy, expands with possibilities. You start to realize that the only true limitations were the ones you carried within your own mind. This newfound freedom allows you to pursue dreams with greater conviction, to connect with others more authentically, and to experience joy with an open heart. It's a feeling of stepping into your true inheritance, a life unburdened by the weight of old, untrue stories. This is the expansive reality that awaits you, a landscape shaped by your own choosing. This process isn't about becoming someone new, but about shedding what was never truly you, revealing the magnificent, capable, and worthy individual that has always existed beneath the layers of doubt. By challenging these beliefs, you are not just clearing obstacles, you are actively reclaiming your inherent strength, Hs, the very foundation we discussed earlier. You are paving the way for the courage to be vulnerable and igniting your inner fire, the next steps on this incredible journey. This brave act of self-excavation empowers you to build a life that truly reflects your deepest desires and boundless potential, a life lived with purpose and profound joy. The courage to be vulnerable. Stepping into the light of your authentic self, after recognizing your inherent strengths and challenging those persistent limiting beliefs, often requires a profound and unsettling act. The courage to be vulnerable. This isn't about weakness, as many might mistakenly believe, but rather a fierce, quiet strength that dares to lay bare the parts of ourselves we've long kept hidden. It's the willingness to show up fully, with all our imperfections and uncertainties, trusting that our true essence is more than enough. Embracing vulnerability means opening our hearts to the world, even when the world feels unpredictable and sometimes harsh. The instinct to guard ourselves, to build protective walls around our deepest feelings and experiences, is a natural human response to potential pain or judgment. We fear being seen for who we truly are, believing our flaws might make us unlovable or unworthy of connection. This fear often stems from past hurts or societal pressures that champion an illusion of perfection, urging us to present a polished, invulnerable facade. Yet, beneath these carefully constructed defenses, a vital part of us yearns to be known, understood, and accepted without reservation. True connection, the kind that nourishes the soul and deepens our human experience, can only flourish in the fertile ground of authenticity. When we keep our true selves tucked away, behind layers of perceived strength or indifference, we inadvertently create a chasm between ourselves and others. These walls, though built for protection, ultimately become prisons, isolating us from the very intimacy and belonging we crave. Only when we dare to dismantle them, brick by uncomfortable brick, can genuine understanding and empathy truly begin to take root. The act of being vulnerable often feels deeply unsettling, like standing naked in a crowded room, exposed to every gaze and potential criticism. It can bring a rush of anxiety, a racing heart, and a strong urge to retreat to the safety of the familiar. This discomfort is precisely where growth resides, however. It's the friction that polishes us, the stretch that strengthens our emotional muscles. Allowing ourselves to feel this raw exposure without immediately retracting is a powerful affirmation of our resilience and capacity for emotional endurance. Vulnerability becomes the gentle key that unlocks the masks we've worn for so long, whether they are masks of unwavering confidence, perpetual cheerfulness, or detached stoicism. Each mask, while offering temporary refuge, also obscures our unique brilliance and stifles our inner voice. Shedding them, piece by painstaking piece, is an act of profound liberation, revealing the intricate, beautiful tapestry of who we truly are. A self that is wonderfully imperfect, deeply feeling, and endlessly capable of both struggle and triumph. This courageous act is inextricably linked to the journey of self-love. When we allow ourselves to be vulnerable, we are essentially saying, I accept all of myself, even the parts that feel messy or uncertain, and I trust that these parts are worthy of being seen. This radical self-acceptance deepens our compassion for ourselves, fostering an inner kindness that radiates outward. It teaches us that our worth is not contingent on flawless presentation, but on the honest, open-hearted embrace of our entire human experience. Embracing vulnerability is not a sudden leap into reckless oversharing. Rather, it's a gradual, mindful journey, taken one brave step at a time. It begins with small, intentional acts, sharing a genuine feeling with a trusted friend, admitting a fear to a loved one, or even acknowledging an insecurity within the quiet confines of your own journal. Learning to discern safe spaces and receptive hearts is part of this growth, building confidence in your ability to connect authentically without feeling overwhelmed or unsafe. The beauty of vulnerability lies in its powerful, reciprocal nature. When one person dares to share their truth, their fears, or their imperfections, it often creates an unspoken invitation for others to do the same. This ripple effect can transform relationships, shifting them from superficial pleasantries to profound, soul-stirring connections. It builds bridges of empathy and understanding, reminding us that beneath our varied exteriors, we are all navigating similar human experiences, longing for connection and acceptance. Consider the alternative, a life lived perpetually guarded, where every emotion is filtered, every thought carefully censored, and every interaction kept at arm's length. While this might offer a deceptive sense of safety, it also diminishes the richness and depth of life itself. It protects us from potential heartbreak, yes, but it simultaneously shields us from the exhilarating highs of true intimacy, unbridled joy, and the profound satisfaction of being fully seen and loved for who we are. Ultimately, the courage to be vulnerable is a testament to your inherent strength, a declaration that you are resilient enough to face discomfort and trusting enough to believe in the goodness of connection. It's not about erasing fear, but about choosing to act despite its presence, knowing that the rewards of authenticity far outweigh the risks of exposure. This courage is a quiet revolution, transforming your inner world and reshaping how you interact with the vibrant tapestry of life around you. By choosing vulnerability, you are actively cultivating a life of deeper meaning, richer relationships, and profound self-acceptance. It's a vital ingredient in igniting that inner fire, allowing your true purpose and passion to burn brightly, unhindered by the shadows of fear and pretense. Your greatest life truly begins when you dare to show up, authentically and bravely, ready to be seen, to connect, and to embrace the beautiful, messy truth of who you are. Igniting your inner fire. After we dare to shed our masks and stand in the quiet strength of our vulnerability, a new kind of energy begins to stir within us. It's not a frantic rush, but a subtle warmth, a soft glow emerging from the deepest parts of our being. This is the first flicker of what we call our inner fire, an intrinsic spark that has always resided there, perhaps dormant, waiting for the right moment to be acknowledged. For too long, we might have sought our warmth from external sources, from the fleeting praise of others or the temporary thrill of achievements that didn't truly resonate. Now, having recognized our inherent strengths and faced our fears, we are ready to turn our gaze inward, towards the enduring source of our authentic power. This internal flame holds the essence of who we truly are, a beacon of purpose and passion that yearns to illuminate our unique path forward. It's a quiet revolution, beginning with a single, courageous breath. This profound shift marks the true genesis of your greatest life. This inner fire isn't a destructive blaze, nor is it a fleeting spark that quickly fades into the night. Instead, envision it as a steady, persistent ember, glowing with a gentle intensity that radiates warmth and vitality throughout your entire being. It's the deep wellspring of your enthusiasm, the quiet hum of your creativity, and the unwavering conviction that guides your steps, even when the path ahead seems unclear. This is the energy that fuels your most authentic expressions, the voice that whispers your deepest truths, and the courage that propels you towards your highest aspirations. When you connect with this fire, you tap into an inexhaustible reservoir of resilience and inspiration, realizing that true power originates not from external forces, but from the vibrant core of your own spirit. It's a constant companion, always ready to lend its light to your journey, if only you choose to look. Allow its warmth to permeate every fiber of your existence. Where does this profound fire originate, you might wonder? Often its roots stretch back to the forgotten dreams of childhood, to the unbridled curiosity that once defined our days, or to the passions we set aside when the world told us to be more practical. It resides in the quiet moments of joy that make your heart sing, in the acts of kindness that feel inherently right, and in the challenges that, despite their difficulty, somehow ignite a fierce determination within you. This fire is woven into the very fabric of your unique identity, a luminous thread connecting your past self to your evolving present and your limitless future. It's the echo of your truest desires, waiting patiently for you to listen, to remember, and to finally embrace the vibrant spirit that has always been yours. Rekindling it means rediscovering those parts of yourself that bring you the most profound sense of meaning and aliveness, a homecoming of the soul. For so long, we are conditioned to seek our warmth and illumination from external sources, mistakenly believing that happiness and fulfillment lie solely in achievements, possessions, or the approval of others. Society often presents us with dazzling, yet ultimately fleeting fireworks, which can be a powerful distraction from the steady internal glow that can truly sustain us through any storm. This constant outward gaze can inadvertently dim our inner light, causing us to forget the boundless energy and unique purpose that inherently resides within our own hearts. We chase after external validation, striving for perfection in the eyes of the world, only to find a hollow echo where genuine satisfaction should rightfully be. This perpetual search outside ourselves can leave us feeling depleted, constantly needing more to feel whole or worthy. Yet, the profound beauty of your inner fire is its inherent independence. It requires no external fuel, no public applause, and no societal permission to burn brightly and illuminate your authentic path. It simply asks for your attention, your unwavering belief, and your willingness to trust its profound guiding wisdom above all else, recognizing that true, lasting radiance originates from deep within. Recognizing the subtle presence of this inner fire is often the first step towards truly igniting it. It might manifest as a quiet yearning for something more meaningful than your current routine, a persistent thought about a long-forgotten hobby, or a sudden surge of energy when you engage in an activity that genuinely captivates you. Perhaps it's the way your breath catches when you witness a profound act of beauty, or the feeling of deep contentment that washes over you when you help someone without expectation. These aren't random occurrences, they are gentle invitations, whispers from your soul trying to get your attention, pointing you towards your authentic self. Pay close heed to these subtle cues, for they are the breadcrumbs leading you back to the vibrant core of your being. Each small sign is a confirmation that your unique flame is alive, waiting for you to fan its embers into a powerful, illuminating glow. Nurturing this inner fire is an act of profound self-love and dedication, much like tending a precious garden or a delicate flame. It means consciously choosing to allocate time and energy to those activities, thoughts, and connections that genuinely light you up, even if they seem small or insignificant to others. Perhaps it involves revisiting a creative pursuit you once abandoned, spending more moments in nature, or engaging in conversations that truly stimulate your mind and spirit. Protecting this nascent glow from the dampening effects of negativity, self-doubt, and external pressures becomes paramount. You are the sole guardian of this sacred flame, and your commitment to its well-being will determine its strength and its ability to guide you. With gentle, consistent care, watch as that small ember begins to grow, radiating more warmth and light with each intentional choice you make, transforming your world from the inside out. As your inner fire begins to grow, you will notice a remarkable transformation in your perception and experience of the world. The path that once seemed shrouded in uncertainty will gradually become clearer, illuminated by the steady glow emanating from within you. Doubts that once held you captive will start to dissipate, replaced by a quiet confidence that stems from knowing your true direction and purpose. This growing flame doesn't just light your way, it also imbues you with an unwavering sense of courage, allowing you to step forward into the unknown with a newfound sense of adventure. You'll discover a deeper resilience, an ability to face challenges not as obstacles, but as opportunities to further strengthen your internal resolve. The world doesn't change, but your capacity to navigate it with grace and conviction expands exponentially, all thanks to the power of your own ignited spirit, shining ever brighter. Yet, sometimes, the fear of our own light can be as daunting as the fear of darkness. When our inner fire burns brightly, it naturally draws attention, and with that attention can come the discomfort of standing out, of being seen in our full authenticity. We might instinctively try to dim our own glow, shrinking back into the shadows because the intensity feels unfamiliar, or because we worry about what others might think. This is a crucial moment for self-compassion, a time to remember that your light is not meant to be hidden, but to shine as a unique expression of your true self. Embracing the full radiance of your being requires a conscious decision to overcome these ingrained fears and trust in the beauty of your own magnificent glow. Allow yourself to be seen, to be heard, and to shine without apology, for the world truly needs the particular warmth and brilliance that only you can offer. Your authentic glow is a gift, not a burden. The journey of igniting your inner fire is deeply intertwined with the lessons of recognizing your inherent strengths and embracing vulnerability. It's through acknowledging the unique gifts you possess, rather than comparing yourself to others, that you find the specific fuel for your flame. And it's in the courageous act of being vulnerable, of allowing your true self to be seen, flaws and all, that you create the open space for this fire to truly breathe and expand. When you drop the pretense and the armor, you invite an honest connection with your deepest desires, allowing them to surface and guide your choices. This synergy between strength and vulnerability acts as a powerful bellows, fanning the embers of your potential into a roaring, life-affirming blaze. You realize that your greatest power lies not in being perfect, but in being profoundly and unapologetically yourself, fully alive and alight. This powerful realization empowers every step you take. Living by the light of your ignited inner fire is not a destination to be reached, but a continuous, unfolding journey of conscious creation. It means making daily choices that align with your deepest values and passions, even when those choices might diverge from conventional paths. There will be moments when the winds of life try to extinguish your flame, moments of doubt or setback that test your resolve and commitment. But with an ignited inner fire, you possess an anchor, a constant source of warmth and clarity that helps you navigate through the storms. You learn to trust your intuition, to listen to the quiet guidance that emanates from your soul, and to move through the world with an unshakable sense of purpose. This is the promise of an authentic life, one where you are not merely existing, but actively and joyfully becoming more of who you were always meant to be. Embrace this ongoing discovery with open arms. The transformative power of your inner fire extends far beyond grand aspirations. It profoundly impacts the texture and meaning of your everyday life. Mundane tasks take on new significance when infused with the energy of your purpose, becoming stepping stones rather than tedious obligations. Your relationships deepen as you bring your authentic, vibrant self to every interaction, fostering connections built on genuine understanding and shared light. Even moments of quiet reflection become richer, offering opportunities to reconnect with the source of your strength and rekindle any fading embers. This internal glow doesn't demand perfection. Rather, it encourages presence, intention, and a profound appreciation for the simple act of living. It transforms existence from a series of external demands into a beautiful, unfolding expression of your truest, most radiant self, a symphony of your soul. Moreover, an ignited inner fire possesses a gentle yet powerful ability to inspire those around you. You won't need to preach or persuade. Your very presence, radiating authenticity and purpose, will become a silent testament to the beauty of living from within. When others witness your unwavering spirit and the joy you find in your true path, it can subtly encourage them to seek their own internal light. You become a beacon, not by demanding attention, but by simply being yourself, fully and unapologetically. This is the ripple effect of self-love and self-acceptance, a quiet revolution that spreads warmth and courage without ever seeking external validation for its impact. Your light, once fully embraced, becomes a gift to the world, illuminating possibilities for others as it guides your own remarkable journey. Share your glow and watch it multiply. Ultimately, igniting your inner fire is an invitation to reclaim the most vital, vibrant parts of yourself, to honor the unique spark that makes you uniquely you. It's about understanding that your greatest life isn't a distant dream or a trophy to be won, but a journey that unfolds from within, moment by intentional moment. By recognizing your strengths, embracing vulnerability, and consciously fanning the flames of your authentic passions, you unlock a power that no external force can diminish. This is where true freedom resides, in the unwavering commitment to living a life guided by your own internal compass, fueled by an inexhaustible source of joy and purpose. Let your inner fire blaze brightly, illuminating every step of your extraordinary path, for your greatest life truly begins the moment you dare to shine. Embrace your radiance and live fully.